Hi friends! Ignore the black. I was trying to get away with setting up while we're doing the countdown typer, but what's wrong with the title? Who doesn't love a good schnitzel, right? It's a hint of what we're doing. Let me just fix the let me pop to studio mode and let me just fix full screen. We're going back to good old two machine setup tonight, because why not? Basically, it's going to be a very chill stream where we're going to have a bit of fun and shine the spotlight on some other cool people, because I am on holiday next week, which means not going anywhere fancy. I'm going to my parents for a bit, but I won't be streaming. So this will be our last code stream for a couple of weeks. So I thought we'd just have a bit of fun. What do we want? We want what we're trying to fix. We're trying to fix guest webcam capture. There we go, capture card. I want to fix that. So this needs to be. Yes, I am. I have been since the 1st of June 2018. There we go. We're not going to stand up and stretch together. We're also not going to have my browser open because it is not of interest to anybody. So, oh, let's hang on. This is where it gets fancy. See, we can quit. Let's just switch back. This dual screen setup's hard, you know. Right. So we bring this back to live. There we go. Oh, thinking about it. Is it locked? Yeah. There we go. So we don't need that anymore either. I got fed up earlier that you can only access Roam Research as a if you click it, it only opens it as in the browser, and if you've already got a browser tab open, it doesn't go, oh, you've already used this. It automatically switches over to be like its own tab like this, which annoyed me because I don't want it as a tab. If it's already open, just open it. So we've I just spun up a Xamarin app to do it, because why not? It's just a web view, but yeah, essentially that's what I was doing earlier, so let's just kill that. I see, I've just been having so much fun hanging out with Sociable Steve today that prep. What's prep? So one of the things that you'll notice is that there should be. Oh no, we need to add something fun first. Back to computer one. This dual setup thing. We need to add a scene. We need to add. Where is it? There. Look, we have a squishy. Huzzah! We have a squishy. But there we go. So that's the important stuff out the way. Time to stream. So first things first is we are going to go and see a certain friend of ours. So if you were around earlier, you would have seen that. Come on, there we go. That a certain White Panther. Oh, we're missing music. Wow, I really am so unprepared for this. Sorry, friends. Sorry. Anyway, right, we need to shrink this down. Not that one. See, this is just pro stream. This is what happens when you just spend too much time in the day enjoying the weather. It's not that we want to lock. It's on unlock capture card and shrink so you can see it all. There we go. Right, let's put music on. Pretzel. My computer's literally just full of nerdy applications. Apart from Football Manager, I think everything else on here is nerd. Pretzel. There's Pretzel. Okay, what channel should we have today? Oh, thanks for the follow, Jedi. So, let's do this. Let's what station shall we play? Let's play Let's do, where is it? Bass, chill. Can't find it. Not yacht rock. Ska rock. Reggae. Where was it? Melodic bass. There we go. That seemed quite chill earlier. Pretzel rocks. Just because it's like YouTube safe. If you tell it to be anyway. There we go. Right. So. We have music. We have me. Let's do this. So. If you were watching the wonderful, wonderful White Panther stream earlier, which, if you don't follow already, do it now. She started this fun random code generator, but it's all JavaScript, and JavaScript is for people that don't like their life. So we're going to add some C# code samples. So we're going to run it first and get it working, and then we'll get started. So we're going to do. Yeah, font size is alright. Okay, I'll change it. I'm on it. There we go, that should be better. Is that better? Should be better balanced now. I've no idea why it was out of sync. It shouldn't have been. Sup, noob? Thanks for letting me know, Amdev. Yeah, I don't normally fiddle with it, so I'm surprised that the volume's wrong, but we're good. Well, now it's silent, okay. It's a balancing game. I'm only joking. It's only a bit of banter. I've been known to write JavaScript in my time. I just, .NET's where it's at for me. I'm a hobby developer. I don't write code as a profession anymore. It killed my imposter syndrome too much, so I switched to test. So I just write code when I feel like it now. And I write it in whatever language, framework or technology I feel like, because YOLO. So we're here, so we need to do... Oh no, it's already on the clipboard, isn't it? There we go. So we're going to clone random code generator. Cool, and we're gonna move into it. What do we get in here? So let's check the README first. To learn more about next deploy. Okay, it's back deploying, but okay. We're gonna do code dot. Let's have a look. See, normal people, they have their menu on the right. Yeah, whatever. Zoom in. So, we have a README. Let's preview it. So, this is the next project. First run npm dev. I'm guessing we need to npmi first, but yes. And then localhost 3000. Okay. Let's do this. Salma, are you about, dear mod, to be a witness to someone using your repo and doing some code to it? npmi. Just switched to tethering my phone, really. Yay! Okay. I'm not doing anything much with it yet. It just seems sad that you'd miss out. Oh dear. I'm offline. Well, see, there you go. This is why I hate my internet. Let's just tether to my iPhone, shall we? It's connected to my computer right now. My streaming computer, but let's do this. It wants to connect. It has this weird habit where it only connects if you've got the personal hotspot settings open. See? Hey, Schnitzel is an Austrian delight, I'll have you know. I used to eat Schnitzel as a child, not because I'm Austrian, but because my mum has lived in Germany for a while and stuff. We're a very cross-cultural family. There we go, see? You've got a personal hotspot menu open and it connects first time. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? I love it. Who doesn't want Schnitzel, right? Well, okay, vegetarians wouldn't, but... There we go. Okay, and then we need to do npm run dev. See what happens. Okay, so it started at localhost 3000. So let's open Firefox, our developer's browser. Localhost 3000. Okay. Oh yeah, I want 3 lines of JavaScript. Okay. Bam, you got code. Yes, all you need to do it is there you go. Right click, move sidebar left. Or move sidebar right and it'll swap it around for you. There we go. Okay, so we want 3 lines of JavaScript. Function get row, console.log, get row, console.log should be here. Okay, let's get 10 lines of CSS. Oh, that's just random numbers. That's no fun. Scan algorithm, unsafe. Well, it's JavaScript. Let tree equals this. Okay, it's a tree algorithm. We're debugging nothing. This is a very dynamic object. It's been a tree, then an element. Then we're going to create some fire, and then, oh no, object. Oh, this is so ridiculous. I love it. But yeah, so essentially this is the premise of the application. So you can pick the number of lines of code that you want, and then you can pick the language. And so we're going to do a lines of C# because why not? I'm in a great mood. It's been a great week. My friends have had some amazing successes today, and if you know me, you'll know that for me personally, like, because of my background and the fact that I didn't really have any proper friends until I discovered code when I was 19. For me, the biggest joys in my life are other people's successes. If you're in my inner circle and you succeed, I'll have the best day ever. So yeah, this has been a pretty good day for me because people I care about have been having a great day. So let's have some fun. So we're gonna, I reckon the easiest way to do this is rather than work from the front to the back, is work back end to front end. So implement the functionality first and then put in the buttons to access it. Because I looked at the code briefly earlier because that's what a pro does, right? Oh, this is so zoomed in, that's not what I meant. Right, don't need the preview anymore. Solution Explorer is far too wide. So, there we go. Let's do this, righto. So, this is way too zoomed in. Sorry friends, but that'll have to do. So we've got the README. And of course, because it's a White Panther repo, it's got documentation. Oh, I forgot to tell you friends, we have a new sound effect. So if you're regular on my stream, you'll know that when things go well, we do a cheer. Because, you know, who doesn't have a cheer? But we upgraded over the weekend because Sociable Steve was playing a game called Barn Finders, which is set in, like, the American South. And they make a sound, and it reminded us of a certain other viewer that we love, our dear VIP friend Toe Frog. So we got him to record a sound effect, and it was so epic that I changed my cheer sound to it. So this is what the cheer sound is now, rather than an actual cheer. Yeehaw! Oh yeah. So yes, okay, you take no credit, fair enough. But even so, it's nice to have documentation. Okay, so you open it. You can start editing the page by modifying pages index.js. Okay. There. Pages, not public, pages index.js. Okay. But I'm guessing that's the front end. So let's have a look. Yeah, got the container, number of lines, lines of language. Oh, it should auto-generate itself. That's snazzy. So for every language, okay. So we've got languages from tools. The doctor's in the house, folks. Woohoo! How are you, Matt? Okay, so if we go to tools, we've got random code generator. Let's have a look. So we've got export languages. Okay, so step 1 is simple enough, which is C#. And it's going to display C#. There we go. So, step 1. Give me a prescription and send me to bed. Prosecco and victory. There you go. So you generate random code based on the language. So, okay. So first line, you've got these libraries. So CSS is a class. Okay, so we need to add a util for C#. It's going to be C#.js, lol. There's something I thought I'd never write. C#.js. The JavaScript one might be better because you've got the verbs, which we'd want as well. Nouns. The class. Okay. Well, step 1 is to add the file, which is going to be C#, if I can spell, C#.js. So export default class C#, like so. Step 1. We wrote some JavaScript. See? There's me making the joke earlier about only people that hate their life write JavaScript. And here we are. Okay. Okay, we also want that. Because we also want to generate random numbers. So. Actually, wait. White Panther, why do you want a prescription and sent to bed? Because that means you missed my stream. Oh, man. So I spent so long using this Apple Magic Keyboard 2 on on a Windows machine that I've got used to doing Windows key combinations on this, so I keep not doing things properly. Oops. This is true. See? Sent to sleep. Okay, so we've got get round a number. What else is going to be useful? So we've got verb. Accelerate. Generate, handle, remove, add, get, initialize. Just trying to think if we can reuse these or whether we should. So I'll copy the list of verbs for now. And nouns, but then I'll edit them to be a bit more C# like. Okay. So we got oh yeah, click, yeah, so click object do sender list thing code array, not number, it's int, it's prop, method tree, so this has got yeet, but it's definitely missing throw. So we've got we'll also do throw, because that's a very C-sharpy word. So I think the main thing is going to be, it's not so much the words that are used, but more how it's output. Okay. How are you feeling now, Matt? So that returns literally the number inside brackets. So we can make use of this, I think. It's just about how we display it. Get random method name. because we're in C# world. And I suppose it's JavaScript, I'm just being picky now. So that I'd return the string. Let's just have a look at this running. So you get the word function followed by the name. Oh, that's a random. It's a random function name, so that's okay. That can be reused here because that's also how C# writes it, so that's okay. We'd have to add some extra stuff because of void and all that. So we'd also need static get random return type. So we'll do const verbs. Const. What was that? So yes, it should be const type equals square brackets. So then we just put stuff in inside of here. So it could be void task. Ooh, put commas. So we've got void task string. What else do we have? In full. Ooh, what's the first PR? Because I've just pulled this noob, so if it's going to affect me, I kind of need to know. Yeah, hold on, Dr. D. I can actually do that for you. So, where are we? Hue. Explore. Hue Labs. I can't do it from our friend. There you go. What's the change, noob? Oh, it's only for J. Okay. Well, it's just I'm adding the language in, but it's still using JS. So if it's going to impact what we do, we might need to merge it. Here you go, disco dancing. What else can we have? Alright. Does anyone actually want disco funk? I can change it if that's what you want. Void task string info. I suppose it's not supposed to make sense, is it? Void task string info. Double decimal. Let's have a look. Let's go on a browser. List of return types in C#. There we go. Hey, it's Mega Ripple, aka Megapixel. Welcome. Oh, you got char short, long float. Oh yeah, you've got signed and unsigned as well. Okay. I won't go too mad, but we'll just do char long float. Oh yeah, var. Well, var will come later, Aaron, because at the minute we're doing return types, and technically var's not a return type, is it? Oh yeah, signed and unsigned I want to put in as well. I will put var in, just not yet. Yeah, I use var sometimes, but yeah, we're just doing return types at the moment. Float, signed, and unsigned. There we go. We'll also just quickly do some task string. Keep forgetting damn commas, I don't know why. Task of type int, and just for the lol, we'll do task of type null reference exception. I suppose it's supposed to be valid code, isn't it? It's just, no it isn't. I've seen your code, it's not valid whatsoever. That's okay. What's the yeah, not valid whatsoever. Yeah, so we can have task of type null reference exception. Okay, and then we do we're missing a single quote somewhere, so that becomes nouns. Why has that got thing? Get random in between 0 and 100. Do we need that? I don't know. So const random return type equals type math.random times the length of the list. You do realise, White Panther, that open source contributions are part of our count as part of our MVP subs like contribution, so I'm legitimately putting this as an open source contribution. Okay. So what's that gonna do? Legit, exactly, it's legit. So that returns verbs. So where's this used? Well, that was helpful. Thanks, VS Code. Go to references. Oh, it's because it's from the wrong file. Idiot. Idiot. That is not code, that is me. So I wanted to know where this was used. So it's used here. So if the language is JavaScript, then the first line is... Oh, okay, so we do need to get that because it's... yeah, it's going to be first line equals... I do have a squishy, yeah? Everyone can have a squishy. All you have to do is just go to squishy.live, log in with Twitch, and then it gives you a unique URL to go to. And then you just add it as a browser source, and boom, squishy! Well, no, I don't know how we make squishy happier. Is squishy just, I genuinely don't know the answer to this. Is squishy just... like UI based at this point, or do we actually have an impact on Squishy? Impact on Squishy from chat. Oh geez, I wanna build this up. So we got get random. We have to do another damn list. Const What do we call it? What's the word I'm looking for? If it's public or private, we are changing the... Oh my god, I'm having a mind blank. If it's public or private, you're changing the... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look this out. As if I'm not... Public and private methods, C#. You're changing the... That's not the... I suppose access modifier will do. I suppose visibility, but yeah, we'll do it's not scope. I don't know. It's escaping me. Const modifier equals public, private. So we got static get random modifier const random modifier equals modifiers or modifier math.floor math.random times modifier.length. Oh, is it stretchy time already? Okay. So that would return... Oh, no, I don't think we need to do this actually, because... Let's just stretch briefly. Essentially... This isn't going to be returning any text, is it? All it's doing is returning like a word. So we could probably just return like that. Just to keep it separated, otherwise it gets a bit messy having to write these math.random statements in the middle of the other method. But we've got modifier. So we get a random modifier, we get a random return type. So you've got public, return type, name. Yeah. So now this is going to be. So it's going to be const random modifier equals. Oh no, that's doing it from. Wait, what? Oh, it's its own. So that's nouns. Length. Okay. Let's just think about this a minute. Kind of. It's yeah, long story. It's just random code generation, so it's randomly generated by JavaScript, but to give C# examples. Okay, so we've got verbs. So it's always function. So we're gonna need. We can do it in here. Let's call it method though. Oh no, it needs to be called that, doesn't it? Because of the front end. So, ooh, does it? No, it get random method name. So const random modifier equals get random modifier. Get random modifier. Then const random return type equals this dot get random return type. And then yeah, so then it'll be return return just be a literal, won't it? So return random modifier space. Then it's what's that doing? That what have I done? That should. Oh, is it not? Can we do? It should be space dollar like that, I think. Try it and see. You know what they say? Random return type. So that's public bloody name. There we go. So then we can do dollar. Then yeah, possibly we can always improve it after it works, but for now, obviously C#, for example, uses public and private, and return types are important. Yeah, but we can have a look at it. It can be a stretch goal for tonight if we get the rest working. So we've got modifier, so that should return us a random method name. What else do we need to steal from the JavaScript example? Ah, yes. Got options there, fancy. Can do. Yeah, let's put this in, why not? True. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's that one done. Oh, I'm doing. Right, yep. So, do that. So, keywords. Var. Const. String. Bool. What's up, Luke? And obviously null. We'll do int as well. I'll do. Oh, and just one more char, and then that's it. I'll stop being picky. Right. Options. We don't care about this. What's options used for? Ah, options is the variable assignments for var and let. Okay. I love how a project, an idea that you had yesterday that you started today, White Panther, has already led to people having feature suggestions, submitting pull requests, and streaming adding another language. I do have a squishy. Everyone can have a squishy now. The beautiful work that Sociable Steve achieved today means that Squishy.live is live. So you can go to the website, authorize with Twitch, and then carry on. Now you know you're an influencer when people, like multiple people, start interacting with your project within 24 hours of its idea creation. Oh my god, I just said that before you even wrote that. Who doesn't love the I word? Options. Influence core. Hi. Equals. Actually, null shouldn't be there. Null should be in here. Null or this. Nice! I need to get in on this dev.2 hype train, but in all fairness, I kind of need to fix my blog first. If I can fix my blog, I might actually get some proper traffic to it. Well, but to be fair, someone threw 47,000 bits at her today, Matt. I'm pretty sure that White Panther's a Twitch influencer already. Team Claw. Okay, so return keywords, nouns, and options. Okay. What else might we need in this? JavaScript. Get random. It's not going to be console log though. It's going to be Console.WriteLine, but we can steal most of this. Extravagant, absolutely. You love it. That 47,000 bits, I pretty much just pay for your next stream equipment. So, random console WriteLine. Press hello. Here, should be here. See, I got into streaming. I actually started streaming before White Panther did. It's just that I didn't stream as well or as regularly. So I can't say that White Panther's an influencer for that. But this is the most consistently I've hung out on a Discord like ever. Notifications, just Spotify. Okay, so what else can we do? We've got to do this, right? Fire Schnitzel to do refactor this. Also, we need to do null reference section. We do. How do we? There we go. Just for toe frog, argument reference exception with a comma. There we go. And then we need to do that. See, this code's very reusable. It's just all about the different words. It could be refactored to be a hell of a lot better, but my job right now is to just do some put C# in. It's not to make it fancy. Oh, I'm not the OG. I got into streaming because of people like Layla Codes and CLW and stuff. I am not the OG. I should look back actually, see if I've exported my first ever stream. Or recorded my first ever stream and see who showed up. No one stole anything from me. I am my own person. If I want to stream, I'll stream. If I don't want to stream, I won't stream. The only thing holding me back was clashing with other people because there's too many people in the claw I want to watch and support. Okay, so we've done that. What else might we want? Get random filler line. What's a filler line for? No idea. Does it print stuff in console? Okay. Yeah, you're the OG of the claw. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, go on. Okay, so where were we? I mean, you're not the OG of the claw, you are the claw. Variable decoration. Okay. I think that's of use. Why is that? What? Why do you need to call the class inside of the function inside of it's at the same class? What am I missing? Who bullied you into it? But yeah, sorry to sorry to derail to code talk, but yes, why do you do JavaScript dot in here? Because you're already in the JavaScript file, aren't you? Oh, fair enough. Well, the Discord existed when I joined, so... Ah, okay. Noted. See, shows what I know. Just go with it. Yes, boss. I just wanted to understand the code. Jeez. JavaScript's not my language. I'm just piggybacking legitimately on your hard work. Okay, so we want some... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Apparently I can't copy and paste anymore. Copy. Oh, it's okay, I'll just roll with it. So, get random filler line. So, it should be... Console... Dot... Console.WriteLine. C#.get random. Oh, variable decoration. Oh, get random console.WriteLine. Wow. Get random console.WriteLine. I just realised, am I doing this wrong? No. We're good. It should be get random console WriteLine C#.get random variable decoration. Okay. So C# should be done. Let's see. So we've done that bit. Now we need to do this bit in between. So we get CSS. JavaScript's going to be the closest useful comparison. So this is case, it ends there, right? Case C#. Ooh, 100 bits. Thanks, Dr. D. First line is gonna be backticks. Just cause, well, hearts for you. Hearts. Okay, so it's gonna be dollar brackets C# dot get random method name. Yeah, woo! CLW is here with the raid. You've come at a good time, Corey. We're so earlier today, my wonderful mod White Panther, who is just epic. Created a project to do random code generation, but it only supports JavaScript and CSS. So we are here to do. We're adding the C# support. So we're writing JavaScript to randomly generate C#. Because why not? So that's going to be the first line. That's going to get a random method name. It's not going to be functional code. It's just utterly ridiculous. But we just love a good laugh. Why do we do the same for CSS? Pause. Yes. Okay. And it's the same here. For. Okay. What are the Twitch stats? Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, if you are here from the raid and you don't mind removing the refer a raid parameter from your URL, it'd be greatly appreciated because my my average viewer count is going down, not up recently, which seems counterintuitive. So all the support is greatly appreciated. Thanks, Roberta Pauls, you the best. Yeah, I think my average viewer count, when I started actually paying attention, was like 5.6. Then it dropped to 4.5, so let's do this. Okay, so we've got the first line, then we're going to do filler line quantity, which is going to be parse int lines 10 minus 2. I guess it's going to be the same, isn't it? So we could probably move this into a... Why is it an array? That's what I want to know. Ah, thank you. That's nice. I hope your daughter had a good day at school. Okay, so we want, say, 3 lines of code. Okay, so we possibly... I guess... It's going to be more like JavaScript, so let's go. Yay! Dr. D's life's calmed down. That calls for a toe frog sound effect.
Yeehaw!
Okay, so... Science and tech for the win, friends. Okay, so we are going to want... I think we are going to want an empty array to push the stuff into. So, filler lines is an array of lines. And then for let I equals 1. I'm not tight. I know we could just copy and paste this, but muscle memory helps me learn a language I don't know as well. I is less than or equal to filler line quantity. Up 1. And then we're going to do filler lines dot push. Hey! Thank you for the follow, Wasabi Dev. We will do science and we will do tech. Yes. Bracket. So we want quotes. If I mess this up, or is there supposed to be a massive gap there? Tools. CSS, JavaScript. Yeah. Why the random gap? Is that deliberate? So we've got C dot get random filler line. What does how old she looks matter? We care about knowledge in these streams, not what people look like. Josh appreciates the compliment, but knowledge only around here. C#.getRandomFillerLine. There we go. Like that. And then last line is that. Guess we'll just steal that. Oh god, what are you laughing at? Could be anything around here. We're a bunch of wackos. We laugh every single day at each other. It's wonderful. Not at each other, that sounds harsh. With each other. Okay, so we've got that stuff in. So we randomly generate the code. And then... where's this used? Is this where index comes in? So we've got the head, number of lines. For languages, create a button for it. Handle the button click. Selected language, new code equals generate random code. Yeah, let's try it. It's time. Are we ready? Are we ready to rock? It seems to have stayed a dark colour for a while. Oh, it is cycling my lights. Okay, let's test this out. Is it still running? That is the question. Okay. There we go. We've got a C# button. What's going to happen if we click C#? Ah, okay. Okay, I'm missing something. How was first line declared? Random code generator. Oh. What? What have I done? Is it a typo? Yes, yes it is. Used for some friendly banter. What? What have I missed? If something was awkward, that completely went over my head. First line. 10 first line. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, no, I did, but I have absolutely no idea what you might have accidentally offended me about. Like, I've no idea. Okay, so let's do C#. There we go. Oh, okay, we need to fix the yeah, okay, we need to fix the formatting because it's too long. Wait, what? Okay, some stuff's not quite worked right, but it's sort of outputting. Oh yeah, I will do. I just absolutely I'll PR this. I just need to let's reduce lines of code down to 3. Okay, something's gone massively wrong. Sociable Steve likes Rust. He might put some Rust in. And it's still saying function get random modifier, which isn't what we want. Function get random. Yeah, I mean the code's broken. In the sense that, like, it still says, like, it's not returning the actual code, it's returning it literally. But we'll get there. Okay. So where's function equals get random modifier coming from? Does it do it for JavaScript? No, what have I done? What have I done? Okay, we need to step through this a little bit. So it's not going to be on the front page because it's my code, not this. It's the problem. Because if we do this, it does what we expect it to do. So where have I gone wrong? So we've got the verbs. We don't want it to print out the actual verbs. We want it to print out console. Let's do it before then. Bar random modifier equals. Oops, that's what I meant to do. And let's print Console.log. Dollar quotes random modifier random modifier. Oh, is it not? Oh, it's backticks, isn't it? Nope. Backticks. Backtick. Here we go. Was that right? Maybe? I should know how to do string interpolation in JavaScript. It's pretty simple. JavaScript string interpolation. Yeah, backticks. Ah, it's just backticks and then dollar when you want to use something, okay? So backticks random modifier dollar. There we go. We're just going to print this out until we work out where it's going wrong. So this is then returning random type. So const. Oh, that's why. I was going wrong there. That's why. Const random type. But we'll do it anyway. Console.log backticks random return type dollar brackets random return type return or random return type. Alright, it's got the return up here. A return random modifier. And then generate the random ones. Get random method name. Okay, so how does this look now? Let's just iterate on it slowly. Do you want 3 lines of C#? Nope, still a bit dodgy. Are you suggesting that I'm not chatting rubbish and that this is a bad stream? You walked right into that one. Oh, I ought to stretch. How are we going to fix this though? I'm still going wrong somewhere. Well, that's rude. I'm very sorry that I'm making too much sense and that this stream is bad. Oh. Okay, so where are we going wrong? Yeah. So keep stepping through it. So this is getting a random modifier and you print out the modifier. So let's just check it's not the return types in the console. Why, thank you. To be honest, you know, White Panther's made the real difference because look, she encouraged me to stream more regularly, so I stream like 2 or 3 times a week now, every week, and also just give me tips and stuff. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. My mods aren't even here to time out Dr. Dynamite for being rude. Okay, so assignment. Does this need a I don't know how you do it on no, that is not what I wanted. I wanted... How do you hard refresh in Firefox? Hang on, let me fix. Matt's just being insolent. Right. First of all, let's fix that. Because, well, you see, you are a VIP in my heart, Robertables, but you're not here that often, so I try not to go too mad with the mods. I will fix it, but chat's on a different computer that's not currently got a mouse or keyboard connected. So, how do we hard refresh in File, View, Edit, View, History Tools? Hey, Steve's back with wine. Anyone know how we hard refresh Firefox out of interest? Can we just do that? Still broken. I'm not convinced it built. I'm gonna redo this. So, because we should be console.logging the return types, and it wasn't doing it, so I'm not convinced it was running. So let's do it again. Compile successfully, wonderful. We have Ferrero Rocher, nice! Oh, it's still doing it. And it's not... It's doing literal console.log. What have I done? What have I done? So... Where's JavaScript? This is the kind of banter that you get around here, Robertables. Okay, so... does it need to be in... I don't want it to return literally, I wanted it to actually do it. So that was incredible. What have I done? So I can't do that because it's returning it literally. So random return type. Yeah, Steve, now you're back. How do we actually make Squishy happy? Because look how miserable Squishy is. I think you said that happiness is a mixture of all the others. But yeah, Squishy looks miserable. So we get random modifier. It appears so. I don't know what's going on. Did you want me to have a look in at the browser page? To see if there's a console error. Okay. So why is it returning the text literally? What have I done wrong? Okay. But yeah, oh, don't know what's going on with this. So, this isn't, JavaScript's not really my normal bag, so apologies if this frustrates you watching. But it's doing some random modifier, for example, isn't returning. So this .get random modifier returns a string. Done. So, oh, does it need to be inside quotes? like that. Maybe? Sorry, Dr. D, we're going back to a normal light color because this is not helping. Alexa, turn the office lights to white. Oh my god, it doesn't turn off the color loop. I forgot because that's not off. There we go. Can concentrate a bit now. So that should return that, and then that should return $random return type. In theory. So then that's get around the modifier. And we return. Okay. Let's try that. Refresh done. Okay. It's not your fault. Nothing. We don't do blame game around here. It doesn't. It's not going to make the code work any better. I was just apologising to you because after a while of colour loop, it do you need open brackets at the end of the function calls? Maybe. Might be right. Let's try it and see. There we go. There we go. So we've got public float append method int sender. Okay, so it's not quite right, but we're getting there. String equals this. I want to make it at least syntactically correct, even if the code itself is absolute nonsense. So we just need to fix public float append method needs to have a brackets and a curly braces, and then it's success. Would you believe? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, we do two reversibles. White Panther is just a hero without a cape. Worked hard for all of us, always available, and some ridiculously kind of time and knowledge. Okay, so we've got that far. Random code generator. So first line. We missed that bit. We missed that bit. So first line should equal that. No, it should work. Huh. Okay, let's try it. Hey, look, there we go. We have random C# code generated. Yes, White Panther is the hero that we all need, absolutely. Yeah, look at that. Boom, this calls for a yeehaw. Yeehaw. Boom, there we go. Console.WriteLine to do. Console.WriteLine Schnitzel. So we need to do Schnitzel Nan. Here, 49. Oh yeah, that's true, it does. Fair point, fair point. Okay, so if it's C#, it should be... like that. No one's Satan around here. There we go. So let's try it now. Okay, we need a new line after it as well. So then it needs to be brace/n/r. One true brace to rule them all. Yeah. Okay, so we can get... There we go. We need to fix the width. It's always short for you, but we need to make it a bit bigger on... It's good, isn't it? Char unsafe equals this. Okay, I'll ignore CSS. Yeah, I'm not touching it. Screw that. No offense, but you're a CSS expert. I'm not touching this. CSS just makes me cry in a corner. There you go. We can switch back to CSS. We can switch to JavaScript and it works. Well, there we go. We have C#. I made a useful open source contribution. Yeehaw. Oh, yeah. We'll dance. We have a CSS expert and White Panthers here too. Look at that. So we just need to check the code over, then we can fork it and make a commit. So I don't think there's anything gross. Right, don't you take away my the value of my contributions. Normally all I ever contribute to our group is admin, human Alexa reminders, and dad jokes. So being able to actually contribute some code for a change, I am calling it useful. For once I have a place on the, not just sat on the bench on the sidelines. Okay, I'm happy that that can be PR'd. I don't think anything needs doing. Stop it. Okay, so GitHub repo fork. Yes. Oh well, see, yeah, but see, color coding is a CSS thing, isn't it? So I'm not touching it. Technically C#, not C#, JavaScript would have color coding as well, but that's not for me. I just wanted to add some code samples. Woo! Thanks for the 4 months. Salute to you, General. Nice. So now... Yeah, you'd need, yeah, it's a whole, as White Panther said, it's a whole other kettle of fish, like, nope. Okay, so we've got random code generator, we commit package.log, and we, yep, so, none of these work without each other, right? So, we can commit them all together, so git add dot. I know White Panther has opinions on add dot, but in this instance, I don't think I've done anything weird, so we'll risk it for biscuit. Git commit added support C#. Oh, revertibles. Joke of the day. I know, right? Who'd think that quiet, shy White Panther would have opinions? Git push. Oh, for God's sake! Why don't git? So git set upstream origin. Yes, custard creams are way better than bourbons, obviously. Yeah, I've got told off before, I think. Maybe. I'm normally told off for being mean to myself rather than anything else. Yeah, update origin to different fork. How am I going to do this? All I want, I've forked it, so why can't I be in the fork? Here you go. How to move to a fork after cloning. That's the jobbo. Yeah. Okay. So get remote add PR fork get add github.com/ interesting custard and fish sticks. That's what I'm gonna do. Get rename. Hey Mikey, welcome. Get remote rename origin to upstream. What? I mean, upstream already exists. No, it doesn't. Where's Roars when you need her? She can fix anything and get. I forked it. Rename it there, so. Oh, I'm basically what's happened is I've cloned the repo from White Panther's GitHub. Then I did the changes. Then I forked it from the GitHub CLI, but it's still looking at the remote. They are better than Bourbons. Yeah, I forked the remote, but the repo, but it's not pointing the remote to my fork. So when I'm trying to push, it's erroring because it's trying to push to White Panther's version. My pleasure. Do I need to do anything to bring them together, White Panther? Because at the moment you're going to have 2 PRs to add stuff to the same thing. Frank's exegete. Git remote rm origin and git remote add origin. HTTPS github.com/randomcodegenerator.lol. Yes, thank you. Control A will take it back to the beginning. See, some things are easier on Windows, but some things like CLI navigation, I'm so much better on a Mac. Because we did a lot of stuff from CLI when I worked at BBC and I was on a Mac. To the end. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Yeah, but it's the whole point. Sometimes stupid projects are the ones that people are most inspired to get involved in. Because in my case, it was a simple project. There was a gap where I saw that my knowledge could come in useful. And it was a small enough project that it wasn't intimidating. Like, for me, stuff like Panther Ball's alright, because I just add PR responses. But, yeah, like Panther Labs and stuff, and Mainframe, it's so complicated that it just puts me off because I'm intimidated by it. Whereas this was just small and easy, so it just gave me something fun to do. Oh, I know they can, but it's just easier. You might as well do it all in one go. And then git remote add upstream https github.com/whitepanther/randomcodegenerator.lol. See, it just says remote upstream. Oh, what? Yay! 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 The thing that I love though, right, is that you're going to have new languages supported in your project, like the day that it goes live. Git remote v. Oh, this runs. My issue isn't running it locally. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, for me, like, revertibles, like, I already feel like a better developer, like, just really stupid things, like the fact that I know that string interpolation is what I want when I want to mix strings and variables, like, actual, like, text and variables together in the same sentence and stuff, like, it's just the silly little things, but it means a lot. Okay, git push. Nope, still trying to push the White Panther. Git set. Oh, git push view origin. There we go. Oh yeah. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's just things we do all the time, and the thing as well, though, is that we get better as developers, as in we get more comfortable with certain things. But I'd honestly say that, you know, where junior developers go wrong is that they compare themselves to senior developers in terms of how quickly it takes them to do something. But all you've got to do is watch a developer in their natural habitat, like on stream, and just realize how many mistakes we make all the time. Like, you know, look at my code. I couldn't even get it to run at first because I hadn't interpolated the strings properly and it was returning a literal. And I forgot, like, round brackets. Like, it just happens. Oh yeah, I'm a complete open book. Like, genuinely, most of the coding I do these days is on stream. I occasionally code on the side, and I'll show you some stuff that I've done recently in a minute, because once we've done this, we're done. But, as in with this project, not done for the evening. Yeah, like, I don't code on the side that much. I tend to take, like, online courses or just hang out with nerds. So, this is fun. So, if we go to repositories... Ooh, interesting, cool revertibles. We could. Yeah, I'm with you there, Marcus. Like, it took me a long time to remember that switch cases are a thing. Docker, lol. From me to you. Able to merge. Added support for C#, the best language. Oh yeah. Controversial PRs for the win. There we go. We could do Docker files for the lol. But anyway, I'll not tonight, but yeah, that could be fun. Okay, so that pull request is in. You can see inside the... No, you can't. Not right now, actually. Not during Summit. Actually, yeah, I'll do it later. Right, so... Where's Notion? Let's just add it to my to-do list. Projects. See, this is how many things I have on the go. I'll sort it later. Anyway. So that PR's in. So yeah, some of the random nonsense I've been doing lately. So let's close the code editor. We're just creating a project raid train, really, aren't we? Close Firefox. Load Visual Studio. So I'll show you some of the stuff I've been doing lately. And this is a very, very exciting moment in my life. Because... because I've finally got XAML Hot Reload working in Xamarin for the first time in over a year. Previous updates to VS for Mac didn't fix my problem, but now it's fixed. So yay! But let's switch branches. Manage branches and remotes. Remotes, origin, animation. Let's clear. Let's go into assembly. I want a transcription because it's a play on words. Git checkout animations. Oh, that's okay. Git reset hard. Cool, so we're in the animation branch. If we run this now. Yes, reload, please. So, one of the projects I've been working on stream lately is having a playing around. So Layla codes it, good friend of mine and good friend of many of us. They she started a job recently at Assembly AI. And just out of curiosity and support, I decided to play around with Assembly AI in an app. So I've been streaming that recently, and I got it working. But one of the things I've been doing offline was playing with animations. Layla is dope. You're right. I gave a talk with Layla last year at NDC London, and it was great. I taught her Xamarin on stage, and John Skeet corrected my code in the middle of the talk, and it was wonderful. When John Skeet knows your name, it's like, sweet. For those that don't know, John Skeet is the guy who's answered over 1 million questions on Stack Overflow. Oh yeah. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Oh yeah, we need to get my access token. Okay. It's secrets time. Oh, for God's sake, hang on. It's not secrets time. Not yet. Because secrets does a different screen, and that's not what we want. Secrets. We want secrets to apply to... Hey! Oh my God. 5 subs. That's awesome. Thank you, Robertables. Well, all donations go to charity. Go to safeline.org.uk. How do we... Oh, is it an order thing? Let's... Back to here. Is it an order thing? Secret. Does it need to be... there? Nope, okay. In which case, I'll just do it in private. I only wanted to demo something, so let's just, oh. What's the easiest way to do this? Oh, I know. I'll just switch the monitor from watching Stream Machine for a minute. Be good, children. Let's go. Just, Oops, something happened. I don't know what happened, but thank you to whatever happened. I can't see right now, but thank you. I'm just quickly grabbing my API key. I won't be a second. Okay, hang on, let's mirror them again. Got them around. Let's see. Yes. Mirror the other way around. And then we could. Oh, hang on. Jeez. Technology, eh? Display preferences. Gather windows. Yeah. Yeah. Arrangement. Mirror them, please. Is that gonna work? There we go. Excuse me. There we go. Thanks for the follow. There we go. Got all these coins dropping in. There we go. So, honestly, double streaming, like dual stream setup. It's easy to go wrong. Anyway, okay, try again. What I wanted to show you was that I put some cool animations in, but this is just the kind of thing that I've been doing on the side. What's it doing? Oh. Oh, that's just warnings. That's it. What's the error? Build, rebuild, just clean everything. Hey, no worries. Thank you for the follow. It was fine before. What have I done? New line and constant. What? Oh, have I messed up? Right, I'll revoke it after this, so it's fine. It's all good. The wonders of keys these days, it's easy to, let me just make a note of that. We'll do it the old-fashioned way because it's too much of a faff to switch between things. So, as is very on brand, I have an orange fountain pen. So, that's my predictions for MasterChef, but that's not going on there. So, API key for assembly AI and add PR to MVP. There we go. Wonderful. So, now this should work. New line and constant. Yeah, okay, that should be right now, yeah. Cool. Let's go. We're back in action. What's going to happen? What I wanted to do, as I said, was just show you the little bit of code I've written off stream recently. Okay, I've not updated the changes I made. There you go. This has absolutely nothing to do with the code. I'm a commit behind. I must have forgotten to push a commit to the repo. But essentially, I was a couple of, was it not Saturday just gone, but the Saturday before, I finished this app, so you can press a button, like, oh, yeah. This is what happens when you start using a platform you've not used before for this project. You notice all the little config things you've not done. Info.plist, add a new entry for privacy microphone usage description. This app needs access. So you know how when you're like, those of you that are iPhone owners, you know when a box pops up to say we want access to your like microphone or camera or whatever, this text, this is how you set the text that appears on that box. There you go. WhatsApp sources, next. I don't know how well this code will work, but let's find out. It's not, I mean, to be fair, this app isn't completely finished, but yeah, essentially I started doing stuff where the functionality was in, but a viewer of mine, Glenn Stevens, suggested that it would be cool with animations, but I couldn't get the button animation I put in to work properly, so I just took a step back and just put an animation in to make sure that it was hooked up right. I have then moved on to do other animations, I just haven't pushed it, which I can do in a minute. Why, hello there. There you go. And now in theory it should go off and translate your transcription, but I might have broken it with this animation. But yeah, the stuff like putting this animation in is just the silly nonsense that I get up to when I'm not streaming. I don't do serious coding. Or if you were here at the start of the stream, you would have seen me show the Mac OS app that I wrote earlier, because I've been learning Roam Research and it only works in the browser. You can save like browser shortcuts to your dock or your taskbar, but on Mac it loads it in a new tab. So even though I had it open in another window, in a tab, I saw the icon down at the bottom on the dock that was a shortcut, clicked it. It didn't take me to the already open version, it just opened a new tab in my other browser window. So I was just like, nah, I just threw a web view inside the Xamarin Forms app so that I could have it in a Mac app, because why not? I don't know if it'll pick it up. Roam Research, there you go. Yeah. You have to sign in every time, but yeah, I just put a web view inside of it. Boom, there you go. So now I have Roam Research and all the notes I'm taking for this course inside a web view in a macOS app. But I can now click and it will take me to it, whereas here, this takes you to a browser. And if you clicked it again, because it's like, oh, I've minimized it, let's go back to it. Nope. New tab. So yeah, just solved a quick problem by throwing it in a web view. So yeah, that's the kind of things I do in my spare time. Or, oh yeah, I was gonna reset that. Anyway. Sorry, hearing noises outside. But yeah, there we go. So we have a PR submitted. We've seen a random example of an app that I run and work on. Hey Ryan. I don't think there's anything else we were gonna do tonight. At one point I was gonna look at Three.js because I want I want an animation. I want like a train that just goes around my browser window. We could do it. What do you reckon? Should we try a bit of Three.js, or shall we call it a Wednesday win and raid someone else? We're not going to be doing a massive amount with Three.js because it's incredibly warm in here. As you can probably tell from the messy hair and... I mean, we can... we'll get something. We'll go raid gut. Okay. We'll get our first 3JS app running so that we've got a basis for next time, and then we'll go raid GAC. So, oh, we've got to go back to VS Code now after all that. Hey, thanks for the follow, Oliver. Yes. No, we don't want this open anymore. Close folder. File. Open folder. We should do some Twilio Quest again soon. Not in the mood for Vim. I guess I could do Vim. Fine. You just write on the floor. What, in chalk? Make directory choo-choo. CD choo-choo. Hey, talk to Marcus voice program about that. Actually, I'll just make it if it doesn't exist when index.html. We've got duck type. But yeah, well, it's Web Dev Wednesday. I was only showing just examples of the kind of things that I do outside of coding on stream. Okay. So we can quit that. What else does it say to do? So we need a copy of 3JS in the JS folder, okay? I have never done 3JS before, but I want to because I want a choo-choo train. Make dir JS cd JS bim 3.js. We need that SpongeBob a few moments later. Watch this go. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. How long is it? Oh, it's hella long. Oops. Should have just saved the page. I haven't even got to the output exports yet. I hope this doesn't well, yeah, true, Marcus, true. Could you imagine? I know I said that I like to write things out that I don't know for the muscle memory, but I'll pass, thanks. Maybe I shouldn't have done this like this. There we go. Nice. And now we can write quit. This isn't an example, this is actual 3.js. Because the instructions say that you need to get a copy of it for the JS directory. Okay, so now we need to put the actual code in. So, okay. So it would be const scene. Okay, we'll copy and paste this, but then we'll actually stop to understand what it's doing. Otherwise, we'll never learn anything. So, bim index. Oh, we just got one. CD bim index.html. Okay, so Need to fix the... Ooh. Not what I meant to do. What have I done? Everything's twice. So we're gonna quit. Oh yeah. Quit. Force. Let's try that again. Vim. Index.html. Yeah, I feel like we're just doing Vim for Sociable Steve, but it'd be easier in VS Code. So, can we tab this? There we go. New 3, so we've got the scene, we've got the perspective. So we set some parameters for the camera. Okay, hang on. Mod chat. Okay, hang on. I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it. What's going on? Oh my god, I've missed so much. Yeah, I'm not going to, don't worry. Got distracted now. Oh my god. It's Luke's fault. He told me to. Way. Okay, anyway. Cool. Thumbs up. Okay, so we've got the window. We're going to do this in code because it's just not... It's not fun. Like this. See what's going on. Okay, so we've got index. Okay, let's try that experiment. JS, new file, 32.js. Instant. Of course it's instant. Never mind. Move to trash, yeah. Okay, so we have our index. So we've got... Sort the formatting out. So we create the scene, we create a camera to look at it, create the renderer, then set the everything, and then add the renderer to the page. Yes, it does. Yeah, so we've set up the scene, the camera and the renderer. Okay, so the first attribute in perspective camera is the field of view. So we're seeing 75% of it. Oh, 75 degrees. Then it's width divided by height for the aspect ratio. That'd be like 16 by 9, I guess. Near and far clipping planes. Objects further away from the camera than the value of far or closer than near won't be rendered. Ah, okay, so that's to get perspective. Okay, so if we ran this now, what would we see? Let's see. Let's see. Ba-dum-bum. Alright, we want Firefox. Firefox Nightly serves me rightly. Oh, I know what I've not got going. Oh, what's it called? What's the one? Yes. Okay, anyway. Projects. Choo Choo Index. Okay. Don't see anything. Should I? They didn't tell me to run it yet, so maybe I'm jumping the gun. So we've got to create the geometry, put some materials on the object. So we'll create a box, put some material to it, then create the actual cube and say, hey, this is the shape and the material, then add it to the scene and then set the position. Makes sense? Oh, I hate that it never pastes with the right formatting. What? Did I say something stupid? Oh, leave me alone. Yeah. So that's the box and then the vertices and faces of a cube. Okay, so that's green. Third thing we need is a mesh, so it's the object that takes it and applies material. Okay, so we need to call it a render. Okay, so we need to do a function animate and then call it. Okay. So if we pop that in here. Oh my god, this. What do you mean? Okay, so we animate it, so that creates a loop that causes it to draw the scene every time the screen's refreshed. Okay, that makes sense. So it's saying that you could do something like create set interval, but the problem with that is that it would keep going even if the user isn't actually isn't focused on that, like the page for this right now. Okay, so if we, hey, Night's Night. Hey, yeah, well, I've never done it before, so it's just a try it and see bit of fun. Hey, look, we have a cube, but we need to animate the cube. So let's learn to animate the cube. But it's a start. And right before the renderer.render call. Okay, so we set the rotation. Yeah, I'm just following the getting started tonight. That's as exotic as it gets, but... So here, we set the animation. So we set the rotation, so the x-axis and the y-axis. So it should animate slowly. We change that and then we reload this page. There we go, look, we have an animating box. Woo! I mean, green's not my colour, right? But let's have a look. How do we? Okay, so it uses hex, not hex. Colour. HTML CSS colour. Okay. Ah, so it's like that. So it's. Ah, okay. So we could do. Oh, it's with a. Transparency, isn't it? So opacity, so completely opaque, I'm guessing, or like not transparent. 0f27 hex. I did say hex, yes. 2745. So if we save that now and reload the page, we should get my shade of blue. Look at that! We have loose cards of blue. Yay! Can we give the edges line? Can we give the boxes line colours? So we've got the mesh basic material. Let's read the dots. Okay, but we want to read about mesh basic material. Mesh basic material. Where else does it mention? Yeah, here we go. Because I want to give it some lines. So we can set the material, texture, colours. So it might be that we want material. Blend. Look there. 3 JS give add border to cube. Edges geometry, okay. Box. Ah, okay, so you just have to add edges. So we've got the box geometry, but we need to add the const edges equals new 3 dot. Was it edges? 3 dot edges geometry. 3 dot edges geometry. We'll pass it the geometry. Okay. Geometry. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's a theory. Okay. And then we add lines. But it's not going to be black. It's going to be FFA03A. Thanks for the follow, Raduk K. Oh, so mesh might be worth reading about as well. Mesh. Material. Where's this mesh? Mesh, there we go. Hey, thanks for the sword emote. Okay. If we add line, what's gonna happen? Okay, that didn't work. But we have a rotating box, which is what I wanted to achieve. So that's cool. We have the start of an animation. Can we make it move in a circle as well? So it was cube.rotation, cube.rotation.z plus equals 0.01. What's that do? There you go, it moves around a little bit. That's cool. Oh, it would be cube dot position dot y when it's a move, yeah, equals, oh, should be plus equals 0.01. So it should do some funny things now. There you go. Whee! We should just disappear off the screen now. Bye, Cube! Well, yes, there we go. We have our first 3JS app running. We made the cube disappear. We submitted a PR to add C# to RandomCodeGenerator.lol. It's been a successful evening. We've been live for just over 2 hours. I feel like we've achieved plenty in that time. So, no, that's not what I want. Who do we want to raid? Let's have a look. Who's online? Oh, we're going to raid Gak, weren't we? Is Gak still online? Yes. Okay, we're going to go raid Gak. So, drop the swords, drop the support. We're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to do twitch.tv/me/chat. And then we can just do /raid GakBL. There we go. So, thank you to everybody who dropped in. The follows, the bits, the subs. All greatly appreciated. Drop some support to Gak. I said I'm off. I might stream a game on Saturday morning, but I won't be coding again for a couple of weeks because I'm off to my parents. So, it's been a great last stream for a couple of weeks. I will miss you all. Be good. I will see you in streams. And let's show some support to Gak. Bye!